Alright, here's what I got cleaned today. The coin door stuff, which I'll buff since I buffed the other metal piece. This I'll probably buff, but I'm contemplating if I want to do that or not, because it does have a nice label and kind of sucks to kind of destroy that, but I may take it off so that I can get the rust off of it and buff it. This stuff over here I got cleaned. And now over to the cab. Alright, I got some of the plate field hardware in, and I'll show the other side at the end here. So yeah, there's the right side playfield doodad. Of course, this is the right side as well. That's in. Left side playfield doodad is in, and then left side playfield thing is in as well. And I got to really do a lot of polishing today, and I'm really proud that did a really good job with on these bolts. So I am going to take off the bolts on everything and do them, because there is rust on a lot of this stuff. So yeah, that got them to a nice shine on all of these. They aren't perfect, of course, but they're a lot better than what they look like, which were either dull or starting to rust. So of course there's nothing on this side, but there is one last two over here. So yeah, it's very shiny compared to ugly, gross bolts that are still needing to get out. So that means I'll have to take out all of the stuff in the head as well that is bolted, just so it all matches now, so it's not oddball looking. And here, the last thing I'll show for the update here is the shooter assembly stuff. Alright, so just look at how nice it all came out. I will probably still mess around with these two parts here, because there's just a little bit of rust still showing, but it's way better looking than it used to look. So but yeah, look at this baby. Mirror finish on this baby, on the head. And I did buff the whole rod, since I don't have a blast cabinet yet, sand cabinet, whatever. So yeah, I buffed the rod as well, and it turned out pretty good, pretty well. It's not perfect, of course, but at least when I tried taking this the rod out, it actually didn't go in very well into the housing, but now it slides very nice, like butter. And the only question I have is if these old 1971 bellies, if they used a sleeve or not. I'm not sure, because there wasn't a sleeve in here, so I'm not completely sure if this needs a sleeve or not, because it is fairly tight in the shooter assembly here, so I'm not completely sure about the sleeve, if there's supposed to be one or not. So yeah, I'm very happy with the buffer. You can see the camera and a bit of my face there in the shooter. Before it was very scratched up and dull looking, but yeah, it's very nice looking now. This will save me on needing to buy new shooter rods for these old metal ones. Not so sure about the plastic head ones. I can always test it on my old high-speed shooter rod that has a plastic thing on it. I'm guessing just be careful with the plastic ones, as they're not metal and I can't jam it in there good and get a good grind on it, so it's probably a really light press on the pads. So yeah, that's really exciting that this is coming together nicely, and like I said, I'll probably do a little bit more buffing on these two assemblies here, but the rod is pretty much very I probably won't do any more on the rod. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Not sure if I'll do anything more today or not, so later.